We got it, guys, and we have it for you right here at Third Phase of Moon in our backyard. About 10 o'clock at night, we captured something incredible. We're watching the video, and we can't tell you what it is. We have no idea. All we know is that it was captured last night around 10 o'clock, and we're shooting this in the Psionics night vision capabilities, and thank God we have this, because right now what we just captured over the skies of the Pacific on the Hamakua coast is amazing. Listen.
It's colors too. It wasn't that color, and you don't even see it blinking on the thing. Except on the ocean, it seems to pulsate.
This thing just stands still. I'm going to be amazed, because look how slow this is going.
Shh. Do you hear it?
No sound whatsoever. You see the light off the...
Oh yeah, it's hitting something. It's searching for something out there. Wow.
Look at this.
Look, it's holding. It's just stalled out there.
Brent was there filming, and I was there just basically being a spectator for a UFO event. And as you could hear, there was nothing that could indicate that this is any kind of conventional aircraft. We didn't hear anything.
It was totally silent. Like, you're absolutely right. And take a look at what's happening here. We got a super close up of whatever we witnessed last night, and you can see it's illuminating the ocean like I've never seen anything do before. It was wild.
Look, it's holding. It's just stalled out there. Blake, do you see that?
We're seeing flashes, pulses of light as it pulses off whatever this object is. And let me tell you, we didn't see any kind of object whatsoever. No propellers, no fuselage, nothing. Just a luminescent light. And as we can see, the pulses don't match up with the light below. It seems like this energy, this orb, is just transmitting its light down on the ocean. What kind of luminescent object is out there that could exist? The only thing that could come to mind is maybe a blimp, but we don't have blimps in Hawaii. It doesn't exist.
There it is. It's back. What is that? There's something following it underneath it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's hovering. It's like telling these other USOs. It doesn't make any sense.
And then the continued story becomes more bizarre. Now we see strange lights right out in front that came from underneath the ocean, it seemed. They just popped out of nowhere, and then the luminescent light comes back.
Yeah,
and you could see it transmitting a beam down to the ocean. What's it looking for?
Yeah, it was the strangest part, Blake, is like within 5 minutes.
It's just hovering there.
Like hovered, and like in the beginning video, then it took off, and within 5 minutes, these two lights popped up, and it's hard to tell what they are. And then this thing popped up again and came back around to do some investigating. I can't tell you what this is. We do have a daytime photo coming up of this area, and these aren't like people would say shrimp boats or anything like that. This is the Hamakua coast.
Absolutely. No shrimp fishing, no squid fishing out here at night. I think it's almost not allowed to fish at certain times, especially at night, and definitely no squid fishing. And what is going on here? We can see this is the last time we got to look at it as it took off to the left, going north. But what is incredible is we have the daytime footage that we're going to share with you now, so we can compare how far we were from the object. We're about a mile to about 2 miles to the coast, and we're looking at exactly where this object was, hovering over, transmitting a huge light onto the Pacific Ocean. And the trees you're seeing down there are over 100 to 150 feet tall down on the coast, where it drops about 300 feet. So this isn't a drone. This isn't a helicopter.
Here it is.
We don't know exactly what it is. It's transmitting a huge light. Here's the raw video. This is what got me, because I was thinking, is this thing just going to stall and just stop moving in one direction? And that's exactly what it did. And we didn't hear anything, no sound whatsoever.
Yeah, it's so unusual to see something like this over basically desolate oceans in front of us, and to have this activity light up. It's been interesting. Over the past couple weeks here in Hawaii, since we got our night vision camera, maybe we didn't know this activity was going on, but there seems to be increasing
something going
encounters
on in our backyard. Look at the light that's coming off this object. You can see that it's illuminating the ocean below, not the spotlight or the lights pulsating, but from the craft itself. It almost was as bright as a mini sun.
Yeah, like I was trying to say earlier, and I think you mentioned that the only thing that compares to this was a hot air balloon. And there it goes again.
Colors too. It wasn't that color, and you don't even see it blinking on the thing. Except on the ocean, it seems to pulsate.
This thing just stands still. I'm going to be amazed because look how slow this is going.
Shh. Do you hear
No
any?
sound whatsoever. You see the light off the...
Oh yeah, it's hitting something. It's searching for something out there. Wow.
Look at this.
Look, it's holding. It's just stalled out there.
Again, you just heard the raw video, and you could hear jet airliners over 30,000 feet. The air was calm. There was no wind. We should have heard whatever this was, making some indication of sound, whether it was a helicopter.
Yeah, you'd hear the thumps of the blades, and especially the still of night. This was definitely, there was silence, and that's what happened.
Look at this.
Look, it's holding. It's just stalled out there.
Is this some kind of possibly just military exercise going on off the coast right here in Hamakua, or did we capture some the activity we shared with you as we've been experimenting with the Psionics night vision camera in full spectrum color of what we captured just a few days ago? And to see this kind of activity progress in its way, there's some kind of activity going on over here because the waters are so deep. Again, 300-foot cliffs right at the edge, and the deepest waters on planet Earth. And let me tell you,
Yeah,
it's
not
some of the
like
most
sandy
unexplored.
It's not like sandy beaches on this side of the island. It's like you said, it's treacherous, and it's not accessible just to go jump in the ocean. Far from it. See, what I'm thinking about these lights on the bottom, within 5 minutes, could these be just local barges? I have seen these cross the Hamakua coast. It is a regular traveling route.
Definitely the barge and the transport for product to the Big Island. We do see these, but the activity that's happening is what's going on in the air right now, because what we shared with you last week, it seemed like now it has gone from the surface of the Pacific, and now it has taken flight because it is massive, whatever it is. What's your estimates on the size of this craft?
Yeah, I would say at least 200 feet or 300 feet. What do you imagine? It's huge. It's bigger than 2 buses, I would imagine, large buses.
I would say it easily the size of a 747 craft, if you could imagine that. But flying that low to the ocean and then being illuminated like it is, I don't know. We don't know what we captured. We just want to share it with you right now. We're going to continue to share what's going on in our backyard because, as you could see, whatever this was, it was pretty far out there. And to create this kind of display of light, you would have to say it was massive. I'm just comprehending it now with the daytime footage on how it's like lighting up the ocean.
Imagine a helicopter out there, Blake. It'd be like a little spot.
It'd just be a little spot. Yeah, definitely. But whatever this is, you can see it moves quite quickly because it's way off, and then it becomes stable and basically just stops moving right here. Just watch this. There.
It just stalls out there. Here it comes.
And there's a little light to the right, based on the horizon over there. And again, the sound, there was none. And you would hear.
Look at that. It's just hovering there. And what's
searching
it looking
for something for? I don't know. Are they trying to recover something or find something that they've lost?
We've seen those UFOs like you saw a couple days ago, what we saw off the ocean, and we couldn't explain it. It was massive, way bigger than this, and it seemed to be a USO. That's all I could explain it. Are they looking for that?
We're not exactly sure what we captured, but again, we're just sharing it right now. Stay tuned for more updates right here at Third Phase Moon, because we've got some incredible interviews coming up with Corey Goode and David Wilcock in regards to their new movie, The Cosmic Secret. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be an explosive interview. Keep your eyes on the skies, everybody. We're not alone. Share this with your friends. We'll see you again next time.